How's it going, Jenny? Thank you for coming in today. How's it going?
It's going okay.
Just okay?
Yeah. Why am I here?
We got a phone call from your mom, and just kind of showing some slight concern, and I'm here to kind of touch base. Notice that you haven't been coming around to the after-school program anymore, and heard that your grades have kind of been slipping. You're not doing track anymore, and
Yeah, well, I've been busy. I have a lot going on. Got a lot more stuff I have to do now.
you mind expanding on that?
No. My parents aren't together, so my mom's been having me do a lot more with my siblings to help out around the house.
Is that new?
It's been going on for like a year.
The separation and spending more time with your siblings, kind of doing more.
Yeah.
And it's taking a toll.
I guess.
Well, you said you're busier. You got a lot more going on. And like I said, your grades have kind of been suffering, and you're not doing kind of the things that you enjoy doing. I mean, I've seen you around in the halls, and I know that you utilize the tutoring and the services that were in the after-school program, and your grades are kind of slipping. Like I said, there have been some concerns, and we're just kind of here to touch base and see where your head's at. Kind of what are some of your goals and what we can do to help.
I don't know. I haven't really been focused on school. I don't really have time for homework or anything, because after I get off, I have to, do dinner and help my siblings with their homework because my mom's at work, and I don't really have time for my stuff anymore.
Yeah, it's to my knowledge that you have a boyfriend, though. Seem to find time to be with him.
Yeah, here and there, but not as much as I want to.
But it sounds like you guys do spend time together, though. What do you guys do when you guys hang out?
Nothing, just hang out.
What does he do?
He works.
He works full-time, part-time, in an office.
I don't know. I just know he works.
So you guys just kind of hang out at his job, or he hangs out, helps out with the kids, or?
No. My mom doesn't really know about him, so we go, to the park or go get food or something.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. She's the one who told me about him, so I know she knows. And I mean, is this something that you two haven't discussed?
No.
Is that a big deal?
No, we don't really talk about my life. We just more or less she just talks to me when she needs me to pick up the kids or do stuff with them.
So, kind of passive, more fleeting interactions, not substantive mother-daughter time. It's more hey, I need you to do this, go do this.
Yeah, she just works a lot, so normally it's just me at the house with the kids, so.
Or with your boyfriend.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, I kind of just want to recenter, get back to the main goal, which is, the emphasis is on your education. You're 17, you're almost done with high school, and you got a lot going on. I don't know if you've given much thought to, college, community college, trade school, anything like that. But I just want to make sure that, whatever your goals are, that we help you achieve them. And it's sounding like this situation with your parents has kind of derailed that a little bit.
I think my dad was the main one that wanted me to go to college. He was pushing me to go, and I don't really see him much anymore. And I've been busy with my siblings and my mom doing stuff for her, and it's not something that my mom's ever pushed. So.
Well, your parents are separated. It sounded like this happened recently. Is he still in the area, close by?
He lives a couple hours away, but we don't really see him that often. Maybe once a month, if that. He works a lot too, so.
So a lot of the parental responsibilities kind of fell onto you. You feel responsible for that?
Yeah, a little bit.
What else do you feel responsible for? What are some of your values beyond the family role?
I don't know. Are we done?
We can be. I don't want you to feel like you have to open up about anything or that you have to be here. I just want to help where we can. We can pick this up another time. I can give you my information. Door's right there. But if there's anything you want to talk about, kind of anything you want to get off your chest, that's kind of just between us. Here you don't have to worry about anybody else's needs or responsibilities. Here we can focus on you. So if you want to leave, absolutely.
But it doesn't really matter focusing on me, because when I go home, I still have other responsibilities and helping my mom, and because it's not like she can do them because she's working to support us and make sure we have food and stuff. So I have to.
You have to
help out.
So you feel there is no alternative?
Not with my dad being there, because when my dad was there, he did it and they split it. But now, if I don't help my mom, who's gonna help her?
Well, there's really no denying it. Your sense of connection and your loyalty to family is strong. And as much as you feel responsible for the needs of others within your family circle, you have to remember that you're also a part of your family, and that even though that a lot is being asked of you right now, they at least still trust that you get it done. And there's value in that. It's got to be a rough time for your other siblings, for your mom, for your dad, for all parties involved. And I don't know the extent or the nature of your relationship, but I know that you really value that connection. You know what? You're also responsible for your happiness and your success. So while your main focus is trying to help others and ensuring that things get done, you can rest assured that, my role here is to do the same. I want you, if you want to complete school. You're close to being done, and the reality is you have a lot more options as far as a job So vocationally, the more credentials you have, the more opportunities will present themselves. And with that, experience in the job force comes networking. And I mean, I remember not so long ago, you were that kid that was always around a bunch of people. And I know you're a hard worker. When you were doing the tutoring stuff, you're a B&C student. I know that your grades do not represent the type of student that you are. I know that despite having all this responsibility on you, that you can manage this. And there's no shame in needing a little bit of help. Look at your mom. She needs help, and she's asking you. And that's just kind of the position that we're in. We meaning you and your mother, that whole family. That's the position that you guys are in. There's no shame in asking for help. And, to be honest, I recognize it can be a lot. I thank you for coming in. And this is something that we can pick back up on if you want. Like I said, I'll give you my information. Your mom has it. And it's just something to think about as far as your future, where you stand in your family, and what you can do to do the best for everyone involved. Because we want to see you succeed too. So think about it.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Okay. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.